The business casual dress code for men seems to be ever evolving. From blazers and sport coats to dress shoes and clean white sneakers to polo shirts and chinos and even jeans, it's grown to include many options for office wear over the years. My intention with this video is to clarify what qualifies as business casual and what does not. And by the end of this guide, you should be able to understand what business casual means, its origins from Casual Fridays, and even what it's supposed to look like. What's up guys, I'm Chandler, you're watching Gentleman's Flair, and in today's video, we're talking about how to dress for business casual and what you need in your closet to facilitate nailing this dress code. The 30,000-foot synopsis of business casual is this: looking professional and put together without appearing too formal. Numerous stylists, classic menswear enthusiasts, and various internet personalities often propose their own rules for fulfilling a business casual dress code. And I won't say that any of those other definitions are correct or incorrect, but given the ever-evolving landscape of a business casual dress code in the modern workplace, this video is meant to serve as a no-nonsense, all-inclusive guide to looking professional while appropriately maintaining a dress code fit for the workplace. With all that said, be sure to understand and consult your workplace about what they view to be business casual. The higher ups at your job will set the specific dress code standards for their workplace culture, and how they define business casual or any other dress code is more important than following hard and fast rules that some guy or gal on the internet claims to be proper. So where did business casual even come from? Well, to understand this, we have to go back to the early 1960s. The Hawaiian Fashion Guild led a campaign known as Operation Liberation, which was meant to sort of free local employees from modern business and office wear chains. You see, up until this point, all men who worked in business settings wore traditional suits and ties to the office. This initiative allowed men to rebel against the strict corporate dress codes that had remained in effect for decades by allowing them to sport Hawaiian floral shirts to work on Fridays. This official tradition didn't start until 1966 when Wilson Cannon Jr., president of the Bank of Hawaii, started wearing an Aloha shirt every Friday to work. Thus, Aloha Fridays was born. This Hawaiian trend became extremely popular and began to spread to the mainland United States and beyond. It eventually catalyzed the acceptance of more casual menswear in the business and office environment, eventually leading to what we now know as Casual Fridays. As with most trends, various men's clothing companies began recognizing the desire for more lenient dress codes. Brands such as Levi's began heavily marketing their Dockers chino pants, and soon enough, khaki chinos and blazers became prevalent in the workplace and were quickly embraced by men as an alternative to classic suit and tie uniforms. On top of all this, movies and television shows began to showcase more preppy variations of style, which no doubt contributed to the popularity of more casual business wear. Heritage menswear brands such as Brooks Brothers and Polo Ralph Lauren began capitalizing on the growing trends, heavily marketing their polo shirts and chinos as acceptable options for the newly dubbed business casual dress code. Business casual was now here to stay and was full speed ahead through the 1990s and beyond. Since then, the dress code has adapted to what we now know it to be: looking professional and put together without appearing too formal. It's really that simple. So with that quick bit of history out of the way, let's now demystify what business casual means for the modern gentleman in a contemporary office setting. Business casual is a style that balances formal office wear with more relaxed attire, aiming for a professional yet approachable look. For men, business casual attire should generally fall between a full-on suit and weekend casual wear. You might often hear about dress codes that are business casual adjacent, such as smart casual or sharp casual. These usually fall squarely in the same category as contemporary business casual outfits, and everything I will cover throughout this guide will undoubtedly encompass the smart and sharp casual dress code while remaining quintessentially business casual. To get started, here are just a few guidelines that I recommend following right off the bat. No suits, no light wash jeans, no medium wash jeans, no athletic shoes, no work boots, and no shorts of any kind. Depending on who you are, these guidelines may sound a bit old-fashioned. However, they are a surefire way to ensure that you are well prepared for your place of work or a good old-fashioned networking function. Now let's go over what a solid business casual wardrobe should consist of. Dress shoes are the quintessential choice for business casual outfits. The beauty of this dress code is that you can opt for tasteful and subtle details to casualize your outfit combinations while remaining professional and sophisticated. For example, classic leather Oxford dress shoes are a great way to remain timeless, but brown dress shoes in soft suede leather will look great when paired with dark wash jeans, chinos, or odd trousers made of materials such as tweed, corduroy, linen, etc. Loafers are equally elegant for business casual outfits, but decidedly more casual. The same rules often apply to them as to the aforementioned Oxford dress shoes. Quality leather loafers can evoke a laid-back appearance without looking too casual. I recommend starting off with deep brown dress shoes just to get started, because brown is often the most versatile footwear color and complements a wide array of other neutral colored garments in your wardrobe. For those who like boots or need something warmer or sturdier for the fall and winter months, look no further than a brown leather cap-toe, lace-up, or Chelsea boot. A great pair of dress boots will further expand your footwear options, supporting your business attire across the board. White sneakers are another highly versatile shoe type, but they are certainly the most casual footwear option I'd ever recommend any man for a dress code like this. A pair of clean white leather sneakers are best reserved for more modern, smart casual outfits, but they are surprisingly versatile for all manner of occasions. You know, traditionally wearing white sneakers is unacceptable for a business casual dress code. However, given the widening definition of what constitutes a professional look in today's workplaces, I do believe there are numerous opportunities for men to incorporate white sneakers into their office wardrobe rotations. But I want to be clear about the sneakers though. You know, clean white leather sneakers should be all white without additional colors, logos, or branding, because this ensures that they harmonize well with the rest of your outfits and present a sharp, subtle, and clean appearance when worn on the feet. Blazers and sport coats are the best way to adopt a professional and tasteful look without going overboard with a full-on suit. Although they are fundamentally different, they can be utilized in much the same way. Paired with chinos, dark wash jeans, and any neutral colored dress pants, the blazer and sport coat enhance any conventional outfit by giving it a sophisticated, professional, and even tailored look to an otherwise basic looking outfit. To look put together for any function, you can wear most blazers and sport coats with a crisp cotton polo shirt, Oxford cloth button-down shirt, or a classic dress shirt, and even a tie. There are virtually limitless outfit combinations available to anyone who owns one or the other. If you live somewhere with colder weather during the winter months, you'll probably have to layer your outfit with warm sweaters to stay warm. If you're such an individual, I recommend investing in a gray crewneck sweater and a navy blue v-neck sweater just to get started. So many sweater options are available these days, from quarter zip sweaters to button cardigans, chunky shawl cardigans, cable knits, and so much more. Owning every type of sweater is completely unnecessary, but do plan accordingly if you need the extra warmth for the fall and winter months. Of course, sweaters might not always be enough to keep you warm, depending on where you live and the weather you experience. Overcoats, car coats, and quilted jackets are an excellent choice for providing warmth and elegance while on your way to the office. But if you ask me, one of the most underrated outerwear choices for men is the classic navy peacoat. Think of this as the coat version of a navy blazer because it can be utilized very similarly. Opt for a dress shirt, necktie, dress pants, and dress shoes, or go casual with a wool sweater, scarf, dark wash jeans, and chukkas. Either way, you'll be warm and ready to tackle the day looking like you just washed straight out of a GQ magazine. Of course, if you live somewhere that gets a fair bit of rain, then consider owning a good quality rain jacket to keep you warm and dry. From mat jackets to traditional trench coats, there are numerous options available that will help you look dapper for your day at the office. You know, some people believe neckties should not be a part of a business casual wardrobe. But certain neckties are appropriate if they have casual qualities such as pattern and texture. Nothing epitomizes casual elegance quite like a classic knit tie. Knit ties are an excellent way to up the ante by presenting a casual yet sophisticated and intelligent look that can stand out in some truly unique ways. Given their often flat edges, they can keep things relatively laid back if you wish to avoid appearing too formal. You can choose a solid color like navy blue or a bold striped design in deeper shades of colors. Of course, if the flattened edges of knit ties don't appeal to you, then a grenadine necktie in navy blue, emerald green, or burgundy red is also a highly versatile and textured option. Knit ties and grenadine ties go well with anything from a navy blazer to a sport coat to a Harrington jacket or even a denim jacket. They often travel well because they maintain their shape, roll, and fold nicely into tightly packed luggage. We can't forget about some tasteful accessories such as versatile wristwatches, eyeglasses, tie clips, hats, assuming your work allows for them, scarves for the winter, and maybe a ring or two. Exercise caution and restraint when adding too many of these to your outfits. They can quickly become distracting, making you look tacky or like you're trying too hard to keep up with some obscure fashion trends. Always be professional and understand the right balance. Yes, you can wear nicer overshirts in business casual settings. Overshirts are not as formal as blazers or sport coats, but they can certainly be dressed up or down, provided your choice of accessories such as neckties, pants, and shirts are a little more casual. A nice overshirt in a neutral color like tan or dusty olive is a great way to add a tailored look to an otherwise basic outfit. Classier than a standard t-shirt or polo, but much less formal than a dress shirt, the OCBD in clean white or brilliant light blue is perfect for a business casual wardrobe. You have an intelligent dressier shirt that buttons up the front and a collar that can be buttoned down to remain in place. Dress shirts are typically much longer because they are always meant to be tucked in. However, the OCBD shirt is not as long because it is intended to fall just past your waist, typically around mid-crotch, which means it can be tucked in or untucked. You knew it was coming. The polo shirt is a timeless and handsome necessity that every man must prioritize having in his closet. Not all polo shirts are created equal though. The 100% cotton piqué polo shirt is the way to go for business casual settings. Avoid performance polos, which contain a blend of cotton and artificial moisture-wicking properties that allow for much stretch. While this might sound more comfortable, the performance polo's sporty nature often proves too casual for the workplace. Save these types of polos for the golf course instead. Opt for classic piqué polo shirts or long-sleeve sweater polos in wool, cotton, or cashmere to add a mature and elegant texture all year round. Dress shirts are the formal older brother to the previously mentioned OCBD shirts. They're pretty long because, like I mentioned before, they're meant to be tucked in and do not often come with button-down collars. Although with numerous options available for customization these days, you can definitely have one made with your specific stylistic preferences. Dress shirts pair nicely with blazers, sport coats, dress pants, and chinos. To get started, you need only a quality white poplin dress shirt and an ice blue Oxford cloth dress shirt, with the white variant being a lot more formal. Dress shirts should be reserved for events with stricter dress codes or those requiring a necktie, dressier pants, and dress shoes. Classic chinos are quite possibly the most versatile pants on the planet. They can be worn in various ways, whether you're dressing up for the office or dressing down for a more casual business luncheon. These pants are an excellent workhorse staple that will never cease to be stylish. When building your wardrobe, focus on key neutral colors such as khaki, navy, olive green, and darker brown. These will undoubtedly serve as excellent staples in your closet, whether for business casual dress codes or everyday life. Dress pants have always remained a business casual staple and typically work the best when incorporated with blazers and sport coats. They offer a clean and tailored look that can evoke a similar level of formality as a conventional suit without going too formal. Flannel, brushed cotton, tweed, linen, hopsack, and corduroy are just a few of some of the better fabrics that you can pick for a pair of dress pants, otherwise known as hot trousers. Some people will tell you never to wear jeans as part of a classic business casual wardrobe. However, as long as you only opt for dark wash denim jeans that are clean, devoid of rips, tears, or distressing, and tailored well to fit your physique, they can be a great addition to your wardrobe, complementing your blazers or sport coats. While these types of pants haven't always been accepted in more traditional business casual settings, they are highly versatile. They can provide much needed texture to complement your other dressier pieces that might sport pattern and texture as well. With so many options available and so much to remember, it's important to refrain from making any significant mistakes when trying to nail a casual business look for the workplace. Here are 3 common mistakes that I often see guys making and why I believe that you should avoid making them too. Mistake number 1, not minding the fit. We should all choose clothes that complement our body type, that aren't too tight and feel comfortable, because regardless of how we think of ourselves and the clothes that we wear, sporting ill-fitting garments does nothing to improve our appearance or help us to build confidence. Mistake number 2, intentionally overdressing. Throughout this video, I hope that it has become apparent to you that business casual offers a generous array of options for all men to enjoy, especially in the modern era. However, do not take certain liberties and intentionally overdress too much. Of course, overdressing is always better than underdressing, but recognize that wearing a full suit and tie is not business casual. While certain events in your life, perhaps even work-related, will require a suit, try to use your best judgment before overdressing everybody else. I get it, sometimes you just want to dress for the job you want rather than the job you have. But ensure that you are well established in your position at work and use proper judgment before choosing to be that guy who wants to outdress everybody else. I'll leave the rest to you. Mistake number 3, underdressing. I mentioned this before, but it is so important to restate. Never, ever underdress. This is the worst thing you could ever do in the workplace. Not only can it be considered non-compliant, but it is often viewed as disrespectful and can communicate to those around you, especially your managers and boss, that you're on your own program and not a team player. Depending on your employer, this could be an effective way to stay stagnant in your job or even get you fired. Know your place, comply with the dress code, and be a professional. Dressing well within the confines of your office dress code can be the first step to making a good impression on your managers. In closing, nailing your business casual style for the workplace traditionally includes investing in a lean collection of neutral colored basics that are easily interchangeable and expandable. Because the business casual dress code has proven to be a widening landscape, ensure that you have a solid collection of appropriate business casual shoes, pants, shirts, all of which fit within the parameters of what I have just discussed and shown you throughout this video. By following these guidelines, you can maximize casual styles and develop your own personal style to ensure that you're putting your best foot forward as a professional man in the workplace. And of course, gentlemen, if you liked what you saw here today, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, like the video, maybe leave a comment as to what your thoughts are. It would really help us out, and I would be very appreciative. And until next time, gentlemen, stay stylish and stay blessed.